Doobie doo. Doobie doo. How's it going, Ether? Or potential people. Oh yeah, here we go. God damn it. There we go, there we go. Aww. Break dancing. Alright, my spine just cracked 5 times. Or 3 times. Or 2 times. Oh. Doobie doobie doo. Oh. Yeah. So, I'm coming up with a topic. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be amazing. And, it's gonna be eye-opening. No, it's not. No, I don't exactly think that anything is gonna, like, make people... No, what's up, what's it? I have a different concept of what, the confines of society itself are... I have a different perspective on that. Whether or not the concepts of... Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Not because of that or anything like that. Okay, I'm talking. And, also, what's it? Copyright law, right? Let's see here. I don't believe that any concept will change the world as we know it, because the world as we know it is a very up in the air sort of thing. So it won't change the way that I believe in the world, or that I believe in myself. Like, no concept will be unbelievably eye-opening that it will change the spirit of what awesome. I need body armor. But yeah, no concept's gonna make me believe in something that's more than what I see. Like everyone thinks that they're leading up to something, like, oh, the season ending, or like the, oh my goodness, guys, have you seen this new concept? It's called a thing. basically it's like uh like something that can be sold or bought. It's like a concept. Basically, I believe in a static society, a constantly changing and ever evolving society, so much so that uh, a constantly changing and ever evolving society, so much so that
Well, I'll be fucked.
it's not that nothing surprises me, because it does. It really does. Things can surprise me, like people's kindness, stuff like that. That's what society's built off of, you know, kindness of others, things like that, you know. But um, it's a really good song now, by the way. So, George Clinton. Is it George Clinton? Yeah, it is. It's George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic. I sort of don't constantly think that I have to change my views or change my values, but I think that values change though. And that's an ever-evolving concept too. Because with what we with what we with what we decide to run our economy with, I don't know, it just makes me think that there are reasons why we sit at home doing nothing sometimes, watching stuff, or I don't know, you know? It's the reason why I don't exactly want to constantly be a part of, like, it's like, dude, you should get followed, like, people to see your stuff. I'm just like, I personally don't think I'm that interesting, but I really don't. And I guess that's just my personal opinion about myself. Not a generalistic opinion of what I believe in things, like, because I still watch some of the people that that I find uninteresting sometimes. Like even though I unsubscribed from Funhouse and I unsubscribed from a bunch of different places. Yeah. I unsubscribed only because I didn't find them interesting anymore. I found them to be like up in the air about what they wanted to do, like, for the future. So, like, I usually do that sometimes. It's pretty much the reason why attaining a YouTube career is kind of, and I think that's the reason why, like, people aren't supposed to obtain an immediate YouTube career unless they're a part of an affiliate that is a part of the whole idea of what YouTube tries to create for itself. And that's the reason why I think that, okay, that's good. It's a good topic. Um, it's a good one. Okay. What's a good topic? Cheat. Cheat. I fucked up. And that is an explosion.
God damn it!
Alright, I think the discussion I have, though, if anyone was ever watching right now. But you know what? People don't watch sometimes. And that's okay. I'm completely fine with that. And I think it would change the dynamic, too. So, whatever, you know? People can watch afterwards. But yeah, it changes, like, people don't realize that YouTube sometimes, if they're not constantly making you ask questions, they want their audience to ask questions. So if they're not constantly asking questions, then they're not changing people's minds. They're not looking for just views. So if they're not making people change questions or making people ask questions and stuff like that,
What's your problem?
I don't know. Woo. I think that's the reason why, and also, does that mean the more views that they get, the more traffic they have to patrol, basically. So basically, that means more work for people who have not a static. Is it static? Who have not a static. It's more work basically for people who aren't growing exponentially. You know, like the number of people who aren't growing exponentially. So like I think that the more that they want criticism, I guess, because there are gonna be so many different people who like through a certain lens of through a certain lens of people I'd say through through a certain lens of capturing a glimpse of what the entirety of our economy says, or the entirety of, I'd say, what our worldview is. And that's the part about but also too, I don't get, because anyone can be trending sometimes, you know? It depends on what region you're in, what country you're in. Anyone can be trending, you know? It's just like, and that's the reason why YouTube wants to constantly promote that. YouTube wants to constantly promote. People always have problems with that kind of stuff. But like, I always have problems with, like, why don't you like because I think to answer questions that people, I gotta get my wine. Yeah, I'm an adult. Oh, that tastes so good. Coppola. $16 wine. And I can only afford that if I allow my, nah, I can afford it, but it just, it's just like a bottle that I drink over about 4 or 5 days, 6 maybe. Yeah, 4 or 5 days. So, it's like a glass and a half a day, something like that. So, I think, though, what I was talking about earlier is, the realizations that, that YouTube wants to attract a certain amount of people, but by not pushing every amount of person, but at least 1 to 2 people in that certain region, and I think that creates a competitive nature. I think within daily YouTubers, that creates a competitive market. I think within YouTubers community, or at least within a certain region. It's like you have to be this good at something to be able to do something, or create something that's unique and funny or interesting or educational. And certain companies get into it too. It's just like you much rather have more people knowing your information than not knowing your information, because I mean, obviously it's like better for your business. So, but in that, I think and that's a great glitch, actually. That's an amazing glitch that happened just now. And that's what I think sometimes people think is, why am I going to because a lot of people don't understand that a good government is based and thrives off of capitalism. And I think that's the reason why is that's what people have to understand too, is the real reason behind a lot of stuff is literally capitalism.
It was just a matter of time.
But I just had some fries, onions, bacon, waffle fries with bacon on top of them, and also Swiss cheese and Havarti. It was delicious. It was very delicious. How can I afford that? $5 pick-me-ups from the freezer section. $5 fries. You get a lot for a little. It's usually at Rouse's or Walmart.
Well, I'll be fucked.
I think the more people think about what capitalism is, though, the less people are attracted to it sometimes. Because, I mean, Because you have to work your ass off sometimes. You have to work, and that's the point. Is you're supposed to work your ass off because you want to be beautiful, you know. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. You know.
The apex predator
Thank you,
in
Marina,
action.
very much for explaining in due diligence the motivations behind capitalism, and even in a republic, people need to understand that. Uh-oh. Chicken attack. That was cool. I think that a lot of times what people think is capitalism. Oh, I almost went all the way through those trees. That would have been great. I think sometimes what people think is capitalism is like is a controlling surplus. Because that's not what capitalism actually is. That's actually a little bit more like that's more like communism a little bit. Communism, I guess started out as a whatchamacallit, I don't know, it started out as a thing, as a concept for the Soviet Union, and then it turns into totalitarianistic reign because of lack of resources and lack of innovation, because of people constantly controlling private markets. And that's, I guess, the reason why well, people really think, oh my god, like Walmart's a controlling surplus, or like Sam's Club is controlling surplus, or Costco, or no, they're not surpluses. They're actually grown by local farms most of the time. It's not a controlling surplus. A controlling surplus is a place that can ship goods literally internationally. That's the reason why in McDonald's in Japan, and McDonald's in Japan, they have different kinds of burgers that you can get, like the black seed burger, or the black what can you call it, the black sesame seed bun, or something like that, or the different kinds, or the wasabi sauce that, yes, at Japanese and in some cases other McDonald's, you can get wasabi sauce on your burger. It's freaking good as shit. It's so good. And also there are certain kind of burgers that you can get in other places that are but that's the point. Is, how's it going, viewer? If you want to message me, you can. I'm talking about controlling surpluses and how it affects market trends and stuff like that, and also capitalism too, as well. Capitalism, no. I didn't mean anything by it. But yeah, controlling surplus can ship goods literally internationally, and that's what the reason why people would actually call a controlling surplus the military.
For fuck's sakes!
That's what the controlling surplus is. And the military exists within our government, not without it. So, you know. But I'm not defending anything because I mean I do have forming opinions. I form opinions sometimes, basically as I'm talking sometimes. So if you want to chime in, you can. If you don't feel like it and just want to watch, then you can if you want to. But on to my last subject. I was probably like whatchamacallit, that tasted like protein. Or fish oil pills. Awesome. Oh, what's going on, man? You having a good day? Are you having a good day? Let's see here. I gotta steal stuff from the military trucks now because I did a bunch of missions and stuff and interacted with people. So now the dynamic has changed, I guess, or it's remained the same, but
Bullshit.
damn it! All right, here we go. All right. Chicken attack.
Crap.
But yeah, I've noticed that a lot of times whenever I think about, I'd say a controlling power in the government, like, and also, I mean, you don't need to like change people's views to like align with your own to be able to pass a bill or something like that. Realize that. Yeah, I was kinda, yeah. And now I was singing Chicken Attack, which is probably, but like the first line of it, so no copyrights or any no copyrights. I got pretty scared, but also too, I know a little bit of law lingo to be able to keep me away from it and out of it, to where I can actually say my opinions about music. Even though I think that Google itself is an international company. So, I mean, what would happen, I guess, if I was in a different country, or if I would be attuned to the laws of a different country, basically. I don't know, but in the same sense, I would have to express the laws of my own country to be like, I am expressing those constitutional rights within my own country. So they would have to get me to go to their country, basically, and I would have to create or say an example, and that example would be they can't deport me from my country to theirs to extradite me for a copyright crime. The U.S. government wouldn't allow that, so they can say whatever they want to. If they're my country would not allow that to happen. So that's like the Pan-American thing, or the Pan. It's like the no. It's not the Pacific Atlantic Agreement or something like that. It's like there will not be something I guess, I don't know, There will not be a there will not be. So every single time I come into the city now, I have to be extra careful because people can kill me, and
I'm told you've come back to Los Santos, Trevor. Tell me where my wife is before you are killed.
Wow, she is a long way from your lies and your abuse, Martin. That's all you need to know. I like your style.
yeah, I'm terrible at singing, so I'm not good at it. I was trying to learn how to yodel,
Whoa!
so that's the reason why. It's actually looks like a cool thing to learn how to do. So that's why I was doing it. I'm leaving the city now. But yeah, basically, they would have to extradite me for any crime done to them or any any monetarily thing done, any monetary price incurred. They would have to extradite me or pay to extradite me to make me pay for those fines. Most of the time I do, yeah. I sometimes I skip days, so yeah.
Hey, you! Stop!
I'm not stopping for him. But yeah, I'm gonna go to C, I think. Now, kind of. I guess. That's basically what would happen, I guess. Because last time I talked about copyrights, I was under infringement, or not. I was under dispute, I guess, within my own rights, I guess, for playing a song on YouTube, basically, and I had 4 different occurrences, and the occurrences, and one occurrence is actually from playing Pandora on YouTube, but understandably so. I think that that Pandora doesn't have that because it's you don't pick the songs most of the time, because I don't pay for a membership, so I don't pay for a membership, so I'd have to agree to something to pay for a membership. Yeah. But yeah, in any case, I am in a capitalistic government, and I'm an American pig dog. Alright, we're gonna go up this mountain, face again, and we're gonna see how fast we can go down it. I try to play multiplayer, but no one wants to play with me, so it's whatever. Maybe I'm too good, you know? Or maybe, no, I'm probably not. But the last time I tried to play and play multiplayer, they all just left because like, I tried to play multiplayer before, and they just didn't like me, basically. I mean, I was like, hey, how's it going, everybody? And they were just like, gone from server. And I was just like, shit, whatever. I don't need you guys. I'm gonna talk to myself. Shit. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna fall like the first instance of this. So here we go. Alright, Kenneth, you pick the road. Either this way or this way. Left or right. Pick it. Pick left or right. I need to hear that message or see that message. Because, you know. Ow. Okay, if you don't say it in 10, then I'm gonna go left. If you don't say it in 5, then I'm gonna go right. If you don't say it at all, then I'm gonna assume you didn't hear what I was saying. So I'm going left. Son of a bitch! I fucked up. Every single time, it's like 5 or 10 seconds down. I'm fucking up. So, man, okay, like I'm in 30. I'm actually already went for 2 hours. So, and I started talking about some existential shit. It was really awesome. Well, that's cool. Spencer's just shared with me a 911 call. It's a 911. Yeah, I tried acrobatics. I'm trying to do some stuff, but I can't do it well on a. See if we can do some acrobatics in a recycling truck. There we go. Ooh, motorcycle. Don't care about this car anymore because its wheel's broken. There we go. Wow, that was awesome. You see those 2 people disappear? That was crazy. Craziness. Matrix. But yeah, talk about a topic. Let's see here. Let's talk about a topic. Let's see here. What can we talk about? Okay, I'm gonna do acrobatics right after this. See if I can jump out of this hole. Son of a bitch. I tried. There wasn't much rampage, I guess, or landage. Kind of fucked up on that one. It's okay though. I was gonna do something cool, but let's try to do something cool. I don't want to talk about capitalism anymore. Let's talk about another topic.
I didn't forget. Don't worry.
I'm kind of eclectic. I like to listen to a lot of different kinds of music. Uh, as many stations, a radio, any station that this radio has, I've listened to almost every single kind of music that there is on those radio stations. I listen to classical. I listen to like Spanish, Latin music. I listen to Latin American music. I listen to metal, metalcore, screamo, rap metal, pirate metal, rap. Mostly lyricists though, like Nas. No, it's not so much Biggie, because I didn't really like his flow sometimes. Like I noticed that his flow is like, ever since Thomas the Train kind of came out a little bit, I noticed that he would use like our segmenticism, I guess, in his raps. Listen to rock. Not a lot of alternative though, because ever since Nirvana kind of Nirvana really didn't speak with me, I guess. So it kind of almost traumatized me when I was a younger kid. So you're not a fan of music in Spanish? You like rock? That's cool. Do you like punk?
Shit.
I like punk every once in a while. I think that sometimes I notice that their voices can bleed together, I guess, and I guess that's why they want to sound like a uniform sort of thing. That's what their style is. But I guess that it kind of off-puts me sometimes. But if I find someone original or unique, I guess, in a certain way, then I'll listen to it. And I like punk sometimes. I also like, I'm trying to get out of the car. Let's see. I like reggae sometimes too, mostly smooth reggae, I guess. Not up on the rhythm sort of stuff. More like going like the first stuff that Bob Marley came out with. And that kind of stuff. Not like revolution jams, I guess. I don't know. I kind of want music to calm me down a little bit like that, not to, because I kind of think about stuff like that all the time. So there's also what else? Industrial rock. Goth music too. I loved what is it? Son of a bitch.
Fucking state is fucked.
I got a passenger, yeah. But I like a bunch of different rock, but a bunch of different kinds of music. Like I really like music. I mean, like, I really like it. What else? What other kind of rock? Grunge metal sometimes. Black metal, a little bit. Not a whole bunch of black metal. I like some stoner metal. I like
Shit! Dickhead!
How old am I?
Would you open your fucking eyes?
I'm 30 years old, so yeah. I've lived a pretty good life, I guess. Not long, but a medium right now. I'm 30 years old, so yeah. I try a lot of different music though. I've tried a lot of different music over time. So and I like a little bit of country too. Garth Brooks is my shit.
That was close.
Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Rascal Flatts, man. Y'all know nothing about that. But that Rascal Flatts. I fell out on a narrow way many years ago. That was really cool. Yeah. I did a wheelie. I'm up there though, so yeah. Not really like along the broken road. I like music that tells a story most of the time. Yeah. So like even with like lyricism, I'm not into like rap battle raps or something like that. Like not like when somebody says something that's completely interesting or something like that. That's really cool, but like also Motorhead. I like Motorhead. That was fun. That was a fun little thing. That was cool. Oh wait, what are you pertaining to? If I'm entertaining, I guess. Yeah. I'm trying to be a little bit. I'm trying to come up with topics and stuff like that too. Like pertinent topics and stuff like that. Like for like before you got here I was talking about YouTube and how it's and the way that it's set up sometimes. Like people think that it's like villainous or evil or something like that, but I guess that's the way that people are like kind of introduced to stuff. Sometimes it's like this is good and this is bad. And they're like, no, they're kind of both good a little bit, but like you need to like give it a chance, sort of stuff. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna hit that bridge probably. Hopefully not. I didn't hit it. Yeah. Should have done a backflip. That would have been so tight. But I don't think I had enough time. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I was talking about how YouTube itself has kind of introduced itself to a market of like, I'd say like or introduced itself to, or as Google itself turned itself into a multinational conglomerate. I'd say that oh damn it, I can't get my motorcycle. This sucks. Where's it at? It's down here somewhere. Alright, I'm just gonna steal a car. There we go. Where is it at? Let's see if I can see it. Oh, I'm looking for this. Alright, never mind. Can't see it.
Don't be a hero now.
Alright, but yeah, how YouTube itself turns itself into a multinational conglomerate, but in some ways, people kind of knew this stuff was going through, or this stuff was happening. I guess, like all these, the FCC doing a bunch of different stuff and a whole bunch of different things like that. So people like gained themselves together into certain enterprising firms and like pulled their money together and stuff. Obviously, it wasn't that entertaining. Awesome. Have a good day, dude. And if you're always welcome back if you want to, man. It was nice talking to you, man. It was nice talking to you. Oh, I gotta sit up on this thing. Alright, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. And you are your own one-man bomb squad. Do your thing, man. Don't, like, you can defuse situations before they happen. And don't try to defuse any bombs, though. Because that's not your job. Unless you're professional at that, then you can do that. But if you're not, then don't. Have a good day, man. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Alright, we're gonna blow some shit up now.
Did you not see me?
Here we go.
Citizens report 480 on Palomino Freeway in Murrieta Heights.
What the?
Say hi to Satan!
Hostias. Oh, shit!
Oh man, where's the motorcycle at? Son of a bitch! Alright, it's been 52 minutes. I think I'm okay on doing stuff now. I went 3 hours. I have 7 minutes or 8 minutes left. 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Or 5 seconds. Or 1 second. Man. But yeah, I really find that, slow growth over a certain period of time is the best growth. I want something to gain value like toilet paper. Good toilet paper. Not too lotiony, not too, what's the word, alright, I'm gonna go to my thing stuff.
You won't take me alive!
But I've been doing stuff for a while. Been playing video games for a really long time. Since I was about 8 or 9 years old, I've been playing video games. So it's been a long journey of me doing this stuff and watching people play video games and playing video games myself, and went from, I didn't really have a Dreamcast of my own or a Sega system of my own, so I'd always go over by my friend Steven's house. He was a good guy. Really wish he'd play more video games with me now.
Lucky miss!
But that's it.
For fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna do something, some sort of something right now, and then I'm gonna see if I can head out. But thinking about what thinking about the real reasons of like revolutions and stuff like that. I think about the real reasons why people are angry in certain governments, and the real reasons why people are angry in certain things, or sometimes they even don't know the real reasons why certain things are happening. Sometimes in a lot of governments and a lot of places all over the world, and I don't want to become a part of the YouTube community too quickly, and because then I won't feel that I guess I deserve it, I guess. Because there are really good, talented people around, and I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna try to make a mockery of them, I guess. But it's not like I'm not trying to step on people's toes, but I'm like, it's like I'm throttling myself because I don't think that I'm ready for it sometimes. And maybe it's like maybe it's like I'm not basing those opinions in reality, I guess. But it's my kind of reality for me, you know? And I'm like, I know that I'm not that great of a person sometimes. I know I'm not that amazing of a person, so it's like,
Well, I'll be fucked.
I'm not that amazing of a YouTuber or anything like that, so I'm not like gonna say that I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers and stuff. But and I don't hate anyone, by the way. Like, I really don't. I just really think that my personal opinions get in the way of things sometimes, I guess. But also too, I think that the more I share my opinions, the more I'll be comfortable sharing my opinions, and the more I'll be able to publicly speak, I guess, because sometimes when I get nervous, I start to talk in the front of my mouth, and when I do that, I start to act like I'm forcing out the words rather than pushing them out, and I noticed that I have that, I noticed that I have that kind of, like, it's not a disability or anything, anything, it's just a tic, I guess. So, I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Miss me!
What was that?
Would you open your fucking eyes? Oh, shit!
There are a lot of people after me, it's really cool.
Ow!
Bloody, 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 blue. Yes! Parachute. I needed it. Don't know why I didn't have one. God damn it. No, come on, let's go. Yay! I get more time. Yeah! Awesome! Oh, that's the end of it. It's been an hour and 1 minute and 21 seconds. Not 20, not 17. Alright, I'm gonna get back to doing stuff with art and things and stuff and things. Y'all have a good day. And thank you, Kenneth, for coming up with a topic. I do like to do the cha-cha. I do it a cha-cha. I like doing stuff like merengue. I like a lot of different kinds of music. I love a lot of stuff. I really do. I really do like a lot of different things. I'm into classical music right now, so there's that. Trying to check for different sounds in my head, because trying to come up with an emotional response to this character that I'm making, and I think classical music speaks that a little bit. It doesn't really know what I'm thinking, but it sticks itself to an emotion sometimes in my own head, and whenever I stick to that emotion, I'm able to make sure that I can do a lot of stuff with that character and be able to match it to different things every single time I'm doing stuff. So I think about that stuff a lot, and I think about like whatever character I'm making. If it's translated to TV or movie or anything like that, I'm going to try to translate it to something to be able to make sure that I can set a tone for it. And that's the reason why I'm gonna be doing stuff like that. But anyways, have a good day, and realize that you are your own one-man bomb squad, and you can defuse situations before they happen. Sometimes by just walking away, sometimes by lending a helping hand, sometimes by acting, sometimes by being, sometimes by doing. Realize that it is your decision to be able to use any one of those tools, and I am not telling you to walk away from a situation. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do have a little bit of insight in life sometimes, because I've done good things and I've done stupid things, and I don't know. To really be your own person, though, make sure that you individually focus on yourself. And whenever you're doing something like that, like wandering off in the ether or anything like that, realize that you're not the person that you think inside your own head sometimes. You're not your version of yourself inside your own head. You are yourself, but inside of your concept of what you believe you are. Stay frosty. Chicken and waffles are delicious. You can put syrup on both of them. Have a good day.